Today we are playing around with something a little different than what we normally do. What I'm wearing here is a head-mounted display that essentially is two 1080p OLED screens, one for each eye, that gives me a very clear mirrored picture of whatever device I have it plugged into. This is called the Goovis Art, and it's from a company that seems to specialize in head-mounted displays meant for your viewing experience. And shout out to them for reaching out to me so that I can show you what this is all capable of. So let's jump right into the basics. Like I said, each screen here is a 1080p OLED screen, which makes it super sharp. Once you have the sweet spot dialed in, you can adjust for your IPD so that you have the right amount of distance between your eyes. And there are also diopter adjustments on the side, meaning you can actually adjust this for your prescription. However, there's enough clearance here between your eyes and the lenses, so you really could still have your glasses on while wearing these and be totally fine. In terms of comfort, it weighs about 110 grams, and I have been able to wear it through a full movie without having any sort of discomfort. And I do actually like the ability to still have kind of sight on my surroundings around me while I'm using this. I do find that this is probably something I would use if I was traveling and on an airplane or something like that. And even though you're still probably going to turn some heads while you're wearing these, you'll at least be able to see everything around you and whether or not people are staring at you. Even though it does primarily work through a USB Type-C connection, you can also get an adapter to make it work with HDMI devices. You can also get it to work with things like your Nintendo Switch, where you do need the power adapter. It really just depends on if the device is capable enough of powering it. For example, I need the power adapter for my Switch, but if I switch this all out, I can plug it directly into my Pimax portal here, which is basically my poor man's Steam Deck since I do not have one, which allows me to have this big screen right in front of me where I can play games in pretty much any position I want. The back of this is completely flat. Since there's no battery or anything that needs to be attached to the Goovis here, you can use this while laying down or just be in a reclined position and still be really comfortable with it, which I really like. I find myself being able to relax a bit more when I was playing games or watching a quick movie on this thing by just laying back wherever I was. The Goovis works with pretty much anything with a Type-C connection as long as it allows display over Type-C. So one thing I did find was that with my Google Pixel 7 Pro phone, this does not allow display over Type-C, so I cannot mirror this. So make sure if you want to get something like this specifically to work with your phone, make sure you check if your phone can do display over Type-C. They also offer this portable stream player here, which is just this box. It's got a power bank on it, and then you just plug it into the power bank and you're good to go. It seems to last for quite a long time. Obviously, it lasts enough to watch at least a few movies on it, and it uses this HDMI connection, so you do need the adapter for it, but all I have to do is plug it into the adapter and then plug the Type-C cable in to the Type-C port on the adapter. Then I turn it on from the actual base here, and boom, now I have an Android TV device where I can watch any of my shows or movies that I want, and it also comes with this handy remote to control it all. And there are speakers built in where if you have it quiet enough, you can still hear it really well without anyone next to you hearing it. But if you do want to have louder audio, there is a 3.5mm audio jack for you to plug in a headset or headphones of your choice. But I did really like this setup. I like that I can just have this, throw it in my pocket, and be able to watch TV, movies, YouTube, like I said, anything like that. I just like the portability of it, and it comes with this nice little travel bag, so you can just fold it up, throw it in here, and be on the go. And I really do like the fact that this allows me to see everything in my peripheral, but if you are looking for something that's a bit more immersive and kind of puts you all the way in it, Goovis does sell other versions of this product that actually cover your full peripheral and your entire eye space. If you are looking for something a little bit more high-end, they do offer pretty much this, but in a more high-end form factor. Another really cool use case that this has for it that I can't show you just because I don't have one yet is it seems like a lot of people like to use these as well for drone footage. So if you have a drone where you have a handheld controller and screen, you can actually plug this into that and use this as your goggles for it. I thought that was a neat application, and if and when I do get a drone for myself, I will be sure to try that as well. That's pretty much all there is to it. Simple, lightweight, plug and play. I don't know really what more you can ask for when it comes to a device that is meant to mirror the display of whatever you're playing on or watching, but I've had a great experience with this thing so far, and after doing a bit of research before I decided to work with Goovis, it looks like a lot of other people seem to enjoy their products as well, so the quality is there, and I do think that this has some great applications for some people out there. If you have any questions or want to learn more at all about this, let me know in the comments below. Remember to check out my streams every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday where we go live on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. The Goovis is currently available on Indiegogo, and you'll find a link to it in the description. Cheers, and we'll see you out there.